Okay, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work since I've never done this outside before in all this traffic with this stick, but here we go. We are finally in a position where we can try to go for a walk. Excuse me, I'm still coughing a lot, but we're gonna do the absolute best we can and go from there, right? I mean, that's all we could do. Okay, so from here? Okay, so apparently I have to do 2 laps to make him feel better. And let's see how this works out. Ooh, there's a hopscotch, kind of. It's missing numbers. Oh, I should probably. It is, what? 7:49. These pants don't have any pockets, so I have to use what I got. I forgot my inhaler. I guess it's a little ambitious to try for 2 full laps, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like that, maybe that's better. Let's see if that's any better. It's not on face tracking. Okay, now the face tracking is, can't think of the word, activated. Let's see how well this works, doing it this way. But it's a local school called, I don't know, something. It's a local school in the area. See David? Hi, David. Watch out, watch out. No, the bridge. You almost tripped on the bridge part. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if this is just flooded or if it gets a little river sometimes. But we are 100% trying to see how this works. But I'm not gonna lie, it's very difficult for me since I haven't done any walking at all. And then here's this guy right here. At these little, I love that this park has these things where it has all the different little exercise equipments. But I know he's probably getting frustrated because I'm walking really slow. But you have to remember, it's been literally months since I've been able to walk at all. Like more than, short distances without being out of breath. And my lungs are just healing. I had pneumonia. I had to go on 4 rounds of antibiotics and steroids to clear it up. And I forgot my inhaler. So I'm just doing what I can. That's it, If I could do the 2 full laps, great. And if I can't, then can't. Hey, Bubba. Oh, okay. It's tripping because I tried to move it around. Definitely something in my eyeball. You guys,
You have to start off, because I know you're coughing a lot.
Okay, so but I wanted to catch you. 1 lap. Okay, so he's hearing all the coughing and he's telling me that I can only do 1 lap today because I'm doing too much coughing. and I forgot my inhaler. Because I was keeping it in the car just in case for my rescue inhaler. Because I have a daily inhaler too that I obviously use every day. But I have a rescue. And I've been keeping it in the car. And apparently I forgot my purse in the car last night. And so he brought it in. And when he did that, he saw my inhaler in the door. And he thought it must have fell out of my purse. So he brought it in the house. And I forgot to go put it back in the car. And so when I came with him right now, I didn't bring my purse. So my inhaler's at home. But we're just gonna do the best we can, right? Right now, it's nighttime. It is almost 8 o'clock. Let's see, without oh dang, hold on, 1 second. Oh no, the flash is on. We don't want the flash. So you could see like the difference in the lighting, because it's a difference. Okay, but we're gonna do the best we can to not stop, even if it just means I have to walk slower. Okay, I'd rather try to get through this entire lap without stopping and know that my lungs are better, I'm better, and I can do it. Even if it means I have to slow down or, take a couple seconds to stop and breathe. To me, that's not the same thing as like needing to like stop for a minute or two, a couple seconds. That's cool, I could do that. But I'm gonna try not to have to do it at all, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, it'll work out just fine. We're already halfway, I think. Are we halfway or just a quarter of the way? Are we halfway or a quarter of the way? So we're halfway?
Halfway.
Cool. I made it halfway. And I didn't stop once. My lungs...
You need to bring your finish this time.
I know. My lungs are feeling really tight, but manageable. Not like, painful, just tight. Probably part of it is also because it rained today, huh? Okay. Probably because... Do you not have one in the car? Oh. Probably because it rained today, so there's extra pollen in the air. You want to go to the turtle park? I think it's too dark now. Yeah. When I first moved to Fort Worth, we lived by this park when I needed time to like myself, and I would get frustrated, because I'd never lived with anybody outside of my family before, and it was something that takes getting used to if you've never done before. So I would need to have time to myself to process, so that I wouldn't say things I didn't mean or say things that I did mean and shouldn't say. And so I would go walking or take off driving, just depends. It was like maybe half a mile away from our apartment, and I would go walking, or I would go I would go over to the park. I don't know what it's called for real, but I called it the turtle park. And because I called it the turtle park, he now calls it the turtle park. And he always wants to go back there because it has a lot of memories for us. When I would feel really homesick, he would take me there so that I could look at the turtles. That's one thing that me and my little brother have in common. Actually, both of my brothers. We all love turtles. We all have had at least one turtle in our lifetime. My middle brother and myself both had a box turtle at the same time, because obviously we grew up at the same time, only 11 months apart. And then the baby, he got some turtles that were in a little aquarium. I don't remember what kind of turtles they're called, but he got that kind of turtle. And he was maybe like 10, but he was already, no, he had to be, yeah, he probably was 10. But you know, he didn't grow up with one of us, with us being kids too. And we're no longer in the house. So that was his pet. And that's something that we all have in common. So when I would get homesick, going to the turtles was just super awesome for me. And David figured that out really quick. And he would take me whenever I just needed that extra whatever I needed. Normally, I like to go for a walk listening to music. I didn't do that today because, well, again, it's my first walk since I got sick. And since I wanted to film it, I didn't know if there would be interference. So I decided not to do that. So I'm gonna have to test that out in the coming days. I go back to work on Thursday. It's the night shift. So I have to be at work at 5 p.m. I get off at 1:30 in the morning. So I don't know how real life is gonna work like that, but we're gonna figure it out, right? Look at the pond. I don't know if it's a real pond or if it's just because of the rain that it's been flooded. I think it's a real pond though, because there are at least one bridge that I remember, or is. There is at least one bridge that I remember. And before, we would come here and we would stop at these. They might have some of the same equipment in each little place, but they don't have the exact same equipment in each one. They might share like a piece at this one and that one, but they do have variety. And I always thought that was cool. But I almost made it. Gosh, it's such a pretty night. There's not yet a lot of bugs. I mean, there are a lot of bugs, but there's not yet a lot of bugs biting. So that's awesome. Because that's another problem I have with having to walk outside in Texas is the bugs. They like me. I'm just too sweet. Can't help it. It is what it is, right? I cannot explain to you guys just how dark it really is, but you can't even tell. Awesome. Oh, you want to see the lake or the pond? Babe, you got to see how like daylight it looks in the camera. It's a trip because it's so dark out.
You did one lap?
Almost.
That's good. You haven't stopped either.
That was my goal. No stopping and to make it through a whole lap. So I have almost completed the full lap. Got I don't know, a couple 100 feet. And then, although I guess I technically completed a lap because we still had to walk from the car here. I mean, not from the car, from this like little area that's right in front of me to where he's decided the lap was going to start, which was a little further down. But I'm still gonna walk to that point where he said this is where the lap starts. Okay, where did you say the lap officially starts?
Oh.
Is it the garbage can? Okay. Okay. So this is officially a full lap.
Today.
Yay! Look how daylight it looks. It's cool, huh?
Done for the... You want to do one lap today, or you want to go another one?
I don't know if I could do it.
Okay.
You brought my inhaler in the house, remember?
Let's just do one lap today.
Okay.
Cut it off.
Hold on. Let's show you. Okay. Right here is all the information. But do you see that? One lap is half a mile. So that's cool. We did half a mile without stopping. And
2 laps is 1 mile. So you did a half a mile.
yeah, that's what I said. I did half a mile.
The whole thing, half a mile.
I did half a mile. And I didn't have to stop. And although my chest or my lungs was feeling tight, I'm not in pain. And that's awesome. I'm not wheezing, so I know I'm not in need of my rescue inhaler. It would just help with the tightening. I'm not even like super out of breath, which is cool because I really, really thought that I was going to be huffing and puffing this entire time. Now, from where I showed you, that's back there, to where we're still walking is the car. Wait, isn't that the car? Oh, and so I did more than an entire lap because I had to walk from the car to the beginning, go around, then walk back to the car. So let's call that another 100 feet. No, I think it's a little longer, but I'm not sure how long. Guess we'll find out later, huh? But I would love to hear all about your guys' wins for the week, all of your struggles. You already know. I just want to be here to hug you. I shall see you guys next week. Bye.